Hi y'all. I am outside. As you can see, I have to paint my toenails. I'm not going to show you guys my toenails, but I have to paint my toenails because they look a hot mess. Like, they look a hot mess. And so, I have to be outside because my mom doesn't like the smell of nail polish in her apartment. So I'm just on the porch. It's a pretty nice day outside. And thankfully the wind's not blowing so you guys can hear me. I love the smell of nail polish. For some reason, it's always harder to get the nail polish off your toes than it is your fingernails. Anyway, so I guess I'm going to just talk to you guys about Virginia, how I'm liking it, the places I've seen, things I've done, the things I want to do. I like Virginia as a whole. Like the whole DMV area is like really pretty. I'm not too like keen on living with my parents, which sucks. I'm like sleeping on an air mattress. I don't have my own room. I can't masturbate. You know what this is like for me? I can't like have sex if I want. But the perks is they have really fast internet. And then they have cable, which is awesome. I haven't watched TV in years. But living with my parents is like really annoying. Like, first off, my parents like have this really stupid marriage that they're like in. They like won't divorce each other. But I don't have a job and I don't have money, so I can't like fucking, you know, do my own shit. I have to go to my parents for money now. So I'm looking for a job, which is annoying. Blog and watch TV. So far, I've walked the Woodrow Wilson Bridge. I've been to DC, seen all the sights. I took Drew and Izzy to the National Harbor. We ate at this place called Ketchup, which is really nice. Very expensive though. Like, what the fuck? $15 for a burger and some stupid ass fries and different flavors of ketchup. The fuck? I haven't gone to like any of the movie theaters here. Haven't been to like any of the museums, like the Smithsonian that's in DC. Haven't been to any of the clubs. I was supposed to go to a club with Willard, but his car broke down. So this weekend, me and Willard are supposed to go or chill at my house, watch Harry Potter and some other movie that he said he was gonna bring. That should be fun, right? I saw John Wilson Jr. at Howard the other day. Or not the other day, but like a couple weeks ago, and he took down my number. Maybe one day he'll text me with like a party or something or an event. Like, oh, Celeste, you should come to this event because I know you have no friends here. Hint, hint, John Wilson Jr., if you're ever watching this. You're probably not, because no one watches my videos. Maybe the reason why I'm not getting subscribers is because I don't tell people to subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Subscribe. I'll put the link. I was about to say I'll put the link in the description box, but there is no link there's already a homemade link on your YouTube page. So never mind. But yeah, me and my mom were about to go to my sister's graduation from boot camp. She's graduating from the Army boot camp. Yay! Maybe she'll let me borrow $400 to pay my phone bill because I know she has like $4,000 saved in the bank because that's what happens when you go to boot camp for 2 months and you get paid and you don't spend your money. Just kidding, I'm not going to ask her for money. Just kidding, I might. I'm totally going to ask her. You're like, hey sis, bestie, sissy, I love you. Can I have $400 please? I love you, thanks, bye. That's what's going on in my life right now. Wow, for the night, fuck being polite. Wow, for the night, fuck being polite. I'm going. Surprised little Mexican kids aren't out playing, being loud as fuck, shooting Nerf guns at each other. I didn't have Nerf guns when I was a kid. We had like fucking bikes. We had chalk. We had Barbies. We had books. I liked playing with my Barbies. I liked reading. I had Wheelchair Barbie. But my brother and his friend Akeem, they broke Wheelchair Barbie's legs off. Then they broke her wheels off her wheelchair. What else was my childhood? We were like really religious, so we didn't have a television or anything like that. So we fucking listened to the radio. They used to like play these stories on the radio. There was Odyssey. We used to listen to Odyssey all the time. There was like, what was that show? It was like these animals. They like lived in the woods and they were like friends. It was called The Pond. The theme song was like, let's go to the pond. We can laugh and sing together. Let's go to the pond. Something like that. I don't remember. I had a lot of boyfriends when I was a little kid. Like, even though I was a religious person and I dressed like really modestly and conservatively and I wasn't like a normal child, like I had a lot of friends. Like I was never like teased about it or anything. Like people would say like, why do you wear skirts all the time? How come you never wear pants? But like other than that, I wasn't like teased about it. Like I was actually really popular. I had a lot of friends. I had a really good childhood. Like I was never raped or molested. We were like really poor, but because we were poor, we always had food stamps and we always had food to eat. So, you know, it's making me sad because I really want to be a child again. We used to go to SeaWorld every year. Well, it wasn't every year. Like most of it was like from age 5 to maybe 10, we went to SeaWorld every year. But I secretly, like, when we would go to, like, department stores and grocery stores, like, I would, like, leave and go to, like, the girls section, like, where the clothes were, and I would pick up a pair of pants and go into the dressing room and try on pants and just, like, dream that I would be able to wear pants at school and be, like, normal and stuff. And I would just be in the dressing room acting out stuff, like, acting like I was with my friends wearing pants, and I would just be like, look at me, look, I'm wearing pants, guys, hey! I'll just be in the mirror. But then finally, my mom, when I was in 8th grade, my mom left that church, and we were able to wear pants. And I remember the first time I wore pants, like, there were these black overalls that my mom bought me from Old Navy, and I came to school, like, the first day of school, and all my friends were like, what the fuck? You're wearing pants. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, you're wearing pants. I'm like, yeah, I'm wearing pants. What the fuck? But they were like teasing me, like, oh my god, Celeste, you finally get to wear pants and you chose overalls for your first pair of pants? And I'm like, oh, you're cute. What's wrong? Nice, just leave me alone. Oh. And then this one girl called me a farmer. Her name was Shakia. She was like this dark-skinned black girl. She had like no hair. She had like a little ponytail. And she was ugly and she was really mean and she was really hood. And she's like, ew, you look like a farmer. And I was like, oh, so? And then I never wore those overalls again, even though they were actually really cute. I don't know what the fuck I was being stupid for. That was back in the day when I was like, cared what people thought of me. 8th grade is when I met my virginity taker, Antoine Glaspie. Then all this stuff happened, like, throughout the year. Like, me and Antoine just became, like, where he hated me, and I obsessed over him, and he just continued to hate me. We were, like, we had an assembly at school, and, like, the assembly was over, and so I was leaving, it was, like, really crowded, and, like, I ran into his brother, Steven. His name was Steven. And Steven was like, dang, Celeste, I know you're looking good, but you're gonna have to move. And, like, ever since he said that, I was like, oh my god, he thinks I look good? Oh my god, oh my god. And he's really cute. He had really pretty eyes and stuff. And him and Antoine were, like, half brothers. They had, like, different moms. And I guess Antoine's mom was, like, a teacher at our school, so she, like, had money to buy Antoine everything he wanted. And then Steven's mom was, like, really poor, and I guess she didn't have money to buy Steven a lot of clothes. And that's how I got my first boyfriend, because Steven looked at my boobs. He was like, oh my god, she has boobs. I should go out with her. And so me and Steven started going out. And we would talk on the phone after school. And he was my first kiss. And then we never kissed again after that. Because he broke up with me because I didn't show up to this party that him and Antoine threw. And this whole saga, this Antoine saga just started in 8th grade. And high school was just Antoine. There were other boys here and there, but it was always just Antoine. And then after high school, he took my virginity, like, during, like, senior year, he was just in jail for, like, a really long time. It was, like, a whole year he was in jail. And I just wrote him letters, and, like, I felt like I became like infatuated with him and in love with the idea of us being together. Even though I knew that me and Antoine would never be together, I just was like in love with the idea of us being together. And so he got out of jail. He took my virginity, and I thought that, oh, now that we had sex, maybe he'll, you know, want to be with me. That never happened, and then I was like sad for like a day, and then I was like, fuck Antoine. Anyways, I moved to Atlanta, met Antoine, and there was the Allen saga, which lasted a year and a half. Best year and a half of my life. Oh, look at me, I'm being gay. But yeah. Oh, my back hurts from bending over. Okay, this video was like literally about nothing, and if you sat here and watched the entire thing, like to the end till now, I'm like really, like I want you to comment below and tell me that you sat here and watched this whole thing, and I will like fucking send you a card in the mail. Like, I'm serious. Like, if you really sat here and watched this whole thing, tell me in the comments. And I will send you a card in the mail. Like a thank you card. For real. Do that.